Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I just want to express gratitude. As always, it's my mantra. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching your precious time and listening to me. I just want to share a reminder here. The content that I create here is all about my journey, my perspectives, things that I've gone through since being on the path of personal development, personal growth for over the past 3 years. And I welcome you to, if you want to try these or have your own, then that's all right. But I believe that whatever I've learned, I need to share it, and it might help another person. And so today's topic is about managing energy and time. And the difference between the two is one we have control of and one we don't have. And that is time. We don't have control over time. We don't have control if it's 8 o'clock and we want to shift it back to 7 o'clock. We don't have that control. Whereas in energy, we do have control over the way we manage our energy. So if you want to stretch yourself too thin, or you want to maintain a cup full or half full, however you want to say it or you want to perceive it, or you want to keep that tank drained or that cup, as in this case. So that's the difference between the two. Okay, ignore the ice cream van. But the comparison is that it is aimed with time, we aimed at getting certain things done. Whereas in energy, when we have that energy, we can choose to invest in something now if we do have, and if we don't, then it's our conscious choice to not do so. So there's also another difference that, if I set a goal to accomplish this or that at a specific time, within that time I don't get it done, then there might be a problem, okay? Especially with ourselves, of course. But with energy, you don't have to. You can give so much more in one day and then give a lesson, and then you can make up for the other day if you have that energy. Or you can choose to invest in things when your energy is at its peak. And so, for example, I want to say, like, a great thing for me is my morning routine. Like, my morning routine is like what sets me up for the day. What is it? It's what really my morning. It's like my morning booster, energizer. Apart from food, it's what set my day, set the tone to get things done. And I noticed that when I'm up and I finish my exercise, I done my meditation, I done my yoga, I am so energized for the rest of the day. Not the rest of the day, sorry. From the morning hours until 1 p.m. at least, I have that amount of energy that I can do so much, as opposed to from 1:30 to much more later in the evening. So that's like one way, and we will all have different times when our energy is working at different levels. Like, you can say I'm an early bird. They have night owls so we call them that. Their energy is at the highest in the night, and we all work differently. And as I said, this is what works for me. You can give it a go. You can share your own. You can try things your way and really start to be aware and understand when your energy is low, at what time of the day, when you can give less, and when your energy is high and when you can give more. So I am an early bird. There's no doubt, for almost a very long period of time, but more productive within the last 3 years. And we very often we find ourselves becoming too fixated on time, that if I don't get this done, then it's not going to happen. We give up when that doesn't happen. Really need to focus is on our energy, because how many times we're going to say yes to yes to something and we don't have the energy, and then we force ourselves to do it, but really we're not doing it to our best. And that's a question we need to ask ourselves. Am I just doing it for the sake of it, or do I want to do it because I really want to do it? I really love doing it, and I have the energy to give it my best shot. Are we really doing it for that sake, or just because we're pushed into it? So maybe that's a question for you to think about. When your energy is low and you still take on things that are being pushed to you, or things that you don't feel like doing, or you don't have the energy to do. And this leads me to another thing that I heard very frequently, while being on this journey of personal growth. It's better to give 10 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your energy, than 1 hour of your time to someone, and being, within that 1 hour you're distracted and you're in another world. So it's always better to give 10 minutes, put your energy, give your undivided attention to that person or thing that you're doing, than just spending 1 hour doing for the sake of it. And that didn't come like magic to me. I had to consistently practice it. That's how it is. I just have to say, okay, whatever. Okay, so that's one thing that I've practiced on my journey to become a life coach, is to learn that I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Learn to say no. Learn when people would ask you to do things. Learn to say no, and give your time when you have that energy. Don't give because I have to be there just because this person asked me, or that person asked me too. And one skill that I've really learned, another skill that I've really learned being a coach, training to become a coach, is that being present, listening. Because if we are not present and if we're not listening, then whatever is being taught to us, or whatever that person is sharing with us, especially if someone wants to open up, then we would miss that information if we are not present, especially if we're in a different world, or we're thinking about what we need to do next, or when I have to cook, I need to think of what I'm going to cook for dinner. It's very important for us to stay present. Stay present, listen, and a chattering mind will not help you be present. So always remember to breathe. Bring yourself to center, listen to the person. Listen, do whatever you're doing with all your attention, with presence. Don't think about what happened yesterday. Don't think about what's happening tomorrow or next hour. Just learn to do that in your everyday life. And not only, that's one of the practices in coaching, but I have learned to incorporate that, or really train myself to do that in the activities, other activities apart from my coaching sessions. And if you want, you can check out my video on how my personal development journey started, which led me to become a life coach. I will link that in the description below, so feel free to go check that out, and how my transformation happened from a person into personal development to a person now training to become a coach. And I was reflecting the other day, and before I didn't started my personal growth journey, and I realized that how I used to really make the best use of my time and energy. And to be honest, I don't remember giving my energy as much as I'm doing now. It has massively improved, and I've learned the importance of energy. Everything is energy. And I think this whole journey of personal development is so important, like so essential for us to become more aware, become more conscious of the things you're doing, knowing the importance of awareness and ourself is powerful. So I would definitely encourage you to venture into the world of personal growth. Invest in yourself, learn something about yourself. You will be surprised, you will be awed. Like, before I didn't find this whole personal growth thing, I was lost. I was a lost person. I didn't know anything. Like, I was just living for the sake of it, just living, eating to live, waking up just to survive. And that's not all to life. One other thing I want to add here is that some of us can't do this alone, and I can relate that to those persons that we can't do this alone. We need the support, and I also would encourage you to find people who are very uplifting and who are very encouraging, and that gives off positive energy that can help you in your journey, or whatever you want to do. And just to share my experience as a coach here and in the personal development world, that we should not stretch ourselves too thin. You know, one thing that as a coach, we are supposed to conserve our energy, because if we don't conserve and we don't manage that, then we wouldn't be able to serve our client or serve those that are in our control, not in our control, those that, you know, we are serving to our best ability. So always remember to maintain your energy. Time is important, but don't stretch yourself too thin to a point where you just is so thin that you will break. Remember, you have control of your energy. You don't have control of the time, but manage your energy. Don't take on things that you don't need. Prioritize. Remember that, prioritize. And I hope you all are working towards your goal. Don't wait. Get started. Baby steps, little mini steps every single day, and you're definitely going to get there. And remember to do it because you love it. Don't do it because someone is telling you, or for the sake of it, or because everyone is doing it. All right, so take care for now. Thank you for watching. Once again, see you in my next video. I'm so happy to be back. I love YouTube. I love doing this. It's just that I've been busy. But now I'm back. I'll be bringing to you more wisdom, more experiences, and hopefully some vlogging. Okay, so bye for now. Sending you lots of love again. Take care.